got an update on a high-profile federal case that we have been following closely. A Maryland man accused of taking home top-secret government information appeared in court a few hours ago and will remain behind bars for now. This case is being linked to an FBI search of a Washington Post reporter's home. The reporter is not accused of any wrongdoing, but the raid is raising questions about press freedoms and journalists' rights. And let's turn to our Sarah Robinson, who has the latest on this. And yes, a slippery slope here.
It definitely is, and there's a lot of questions about what exactly could have been communicated or was communicated. So cameras were not allowed in federal court today, but court documents show attorneys for Aurelio Perez Lugones, the Pentagon contractor charged in this case, were prepared to argue for his pre-trial release today. Perez Lugones is currently charged with unlawful retention of classified information.
The individual, unfortunately a contractor at the Pentagon, chose to unlawfully leak classified and very serious information to this Washington Post reporter. Hence why the reporter's home was looked into by the FBI, rightfully so.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt claiming today that Aurelio Perez Lugones illegally leaked classified information to a reporter. The FBI affidavit does not mention communication of classified information to a reporter.
The administration is not going to tolerate leaks, especially from within the national security apparatus of the United States government, that put our nation's integrity and our national security at risk. Full stop.
Perez Lugones appeared in federal court in Baltimore today for a pre-trial bail hearing. Court documents show his attorneys planned to argue for his release, but defense attorneys then told the judge they were not prepared to proceed, leaving Perez Lugones behind bars while still allowing him to seek release at a later date.
And I think it's a basic tenet of journalistic integrity not to publish information that could directly endanger the operational security or the brave men and women who are serving this country in uniform.
The FBI raided the Virginia home of Washington Post reporter Hannah Natanson Wednesday morning, seizing her phone, 2 laptops, and a personal smartwatch. The Washington Post says Natanson is not a target. Natanson recently wrote a story for the Post detailing communication with more than 1,000 current and former federal workers about alleged turmoil inside the Trump administration. We should note, except under very limited circumstances, it is not illegal for reporters to publish classified information.
And legal action will be taken against anyone, whether it's a member of the press or whether it's an employee for a federal agency who breaks the law.
Now, the Washington Post says Natanson's reporting is protected and denies any wrongdoing. No trial date has been set for Perez Lugones, and of course, we'll continue to follow every development. Annie, back to you.